Throw it up. Start twerking like Miley. Oh yeah.
For this Asus Zenfone Max Pro, and guys, this is a review unit, and they have sent us the 3GB RAM variant that comes with 32GB of internal storage. It's powered by the Snapdragon 636 SoC, and it says that it has a 5000 mAh battery and a 6-inch full view display, that is 18:9 aspect ratio. So let's quickly just open this up, and guys, I don't know the pricing for this one. I'll leave the link of the pricing in the YouTube description area, but I feel in terms of specs this is very close to the Redmi Note 5 Pro. I hope the pricing is aggressive or close to that one. And we get this. What is in this? Some paperwork and the SIM ejector tool, so nothing. So here we have the handset itself. As you can see, it's having a 6-inch screen. Let's just take this out from this protective cover. So this is the handset. I'll come back to the handset a bit later. Let's see what else do we get in the box. Review unit, so it's stone like this, and we get a power brick. This one actually has a 5000 mAh battery, and this is Asus branded charger, and this is written very faint font. Let me just zoom in, and looks like it's a normal 2 amp charger that you are getting. So it will be interesting to see how quickly it charges this one. And we also get a cable which is micro USB, so no USB type C on this, just like the Redmi Note 5 Pro micro USB cable that you are getting. And we also have this is the sound box that they have, Max box what they call, and you can just place your phone in actually this one, and it sort of amplifies the sound. It gives us directions here how to actually use it. You have to open it, it seems. Yeah, you open this up, and yeah, like this, Max box it's called, and you place your, and it amplifies. We'll check this later, but that's what we get in the box. So let me keep these things to the side and let's look at the handset itself. So here we have the handset itself. It's having a 6-inch screen, technically 5.99 in the 18:9 aspect ratio, and this is supposed to be having that 5000 mAh battery. And the first thing is that though it has that 5000 mAh battery, it's not very heavy to hold. The weight distribution has been done very well. It weighs 180 grams, and as you can see, let me give you a physical overview. Here looks like we have a secondary noise cancellation microphone. This is plastic, but this back is aluminum. Looks like this is for the antenna. Here this is actually metal. We have volume rockers, power on off button, and on the bottom we have one vent for speaker, micro USB port, main microphone, 3.5mm headphone jack, and on this end the SIM tray. Let's look at the SIM tray and have a look. And nice to see that we are getting a proper SIM tray. You can put 2 nano SIMs, and also you can put a micro SD card, so that's a good thing. Fingerprint scanner here is on the back, and we also get a dual camera setup, and the front facing camera I believe is 8 megapixel shooter. So let me just boot this up, and yeah, it gave me haptic feedback and gives that Asus branding. And by the time it actually boots up and I set this up, let me give you a configuration overview. The Zenfone Max Pro is having a 5.99-inch Full HD IPS LCD screen and the 18:9 aspect ratio. It's powered by the Snapdragon 636 chipset, which is an octa-core processor. It is having the Adreno 509 GPU. It comes with 3GB of RAM with 32GB of internal storage, and 4GB RAM variant comes with 64GB of internal storage. It also has NXP amp for audio, Bluetooth 5 support. Moving to the camera, it has a dual rear-facing camera. Main is a 13-megapixel camera, and 5-megapixel is the depth sensor. Moving to the front-facing camera, it has an 8-megapixel front-facing camera, and it also has a 5000 mAh battery. So guys, I've just finished setting up this device, and the interesting thing is that looks like it comes with stock Android, not Zen UI that actually Asus uses on most of their phones, and not a lot of bloatware. Good thing is that we even have FM radio support. There is this extra app that is known as GoToPay, Instagram, and Facebook Messenger, but apart from that, mostly stock Android experience that you are getting. So that's a nice thing actually. Let's pull this down. So quick toggles, as mostly like stock Android. Let's look at the Android version that you're getting, and good to see that we are getting Android version 8.1, but it says Zen UI for some reason over here. So not very sure if we are going to get monthly Android security updates. We'll have to check that. But as of now, out of the box, it's coming with Android version 8.1, and it's almost stock Android. Regarding the storage, as I told you, the version that I got is having 32 GB of internal storage, and out of that, almost 9 GB is sort of used. So roughly, you're going to get about 21 GB of internal storage with this device. But again, you can also add a micro SD card as it has a dedicated slot. So that is regarding the storage that you're getting. Almost stock Android, as you can see, in terms of the menu layout and everything. And let's look at the speaker. I'm also pretty curious about this. They say that using this, you can amplify the sound by 1.7 to 1.7x. So let's try that. Let's open YouTube. Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing for this new Nokia 6 Pro. Let me remove that. It's also known as the Nokia 6. Yes, it does amplify that. And guys, this is not operated by battery or anything. You just place it, and it just the sound waves it just pushes. That's why you get amplified sound. Nice that they have just included this in the box. So this is one extra thing that you get. Let's look at the fingerprint scanner now. Yes, as you can see, the fingerprint scanner is here. It's not the fastest, as you can see. It's taking about half a second to unlock, as you can see. And Asus has said that with an update, even face unlocking will be coming to this device. Yes, the fingerprint scanner works, but again, as you can see, there is almost half a second delay that I'm noticing. As you can see, I'll try it again. Half a second delay is there, but it is working fine. So that's what it is. And here we also have some Asus specific apps, as you can see. But apart from that, mostly stock Android experience that you're getting. So that's a good thing. Now let's look at the camera also. It has that dual camera setup. The main is a 13 megapixel. Secondary is a 5 megapixel, but that's used for that depth. So looks like the default Snapdragon camera interface. We have the tap to focus. So the shutter speed is good, and we have some modes, I think. So this will be for the depth, I guess, I'm assuming. Yeah, you can press on this, select, and we have some other modes also here. For example, yeah, you have all those modes. So quite a bit of modes are there. Again, camera UI is not completely strong. They have customized it quite a bit. And these are the modes. And when you go to the settings, actually, if you go to the picture settings, it's on high. Max is 13 megapixel, as you can see, but we have a lot of modes that you're getting. You can adjust the exposure and all those things. So those are the options. And if you click here, you can switch to the video. And let's look at the settings for video. Does it have 4K? Default it is 1080p, but you can go to 4K, as you can see. But I've heard that if you want electronic image stabilization, keep it at 1080p. So that is regarding the camera interface. Let me actually take some snaps of conditions so that you can have a very quick idea regarding its camera performance. And here are some of the sample shots that I've shot in my roof garden. This is in direct sunlight, so that you can have a good idea regarding the camera performance of this Zenfone Max Pro in outdoor lighting conditions. And here are some of the samples with the front facing camera, which is an 8 megapixel shooter. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at the Zenfone Max Pro. What do you think about this Asus Zenfone Max Pro? Do share your thoughts in the YouTube comment section below. And if you have any other specific question regarding this device, do post your questions in the YouTube comment section below, and I'll try to include them in my review. I'll also be posting the FAQ video after the next couple of days. So again, stay tuned to my channel, and if you have any other specific questions, do post them in the YouTube comment section below, and I'll try to include them in my future videos. And guys, if you're still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.